Okay. We're good?
You are live.
Okay, let's call to order the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District regular meeting of May 25th. The city attorney has the procedures to read to us first.
Good evening. The procedures adopted for this meeting meet or exceed the standards set forth in Governor Newsom's Order N-25-20, which states that public meetings like this one can be held by teleconference to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Madam Clerk, please conduct the roll call, and I'll ask the mayor to recognize me afterwards as I have some items to confirm for the record.
Board Member Armstrong.
Present.
Board Member Veros.
Here.
Board Member Zafar.
Here.
Vice Chair Perkins.
Here.
And Chair Hudson.
Here, recognize the city attorney again.
Thank you. And based on the responses to the roll call, the record should reflect that all council members can hear the proceedings clearly. And if there are no further objections, the record should further reflect that each council member is certain that the persons representing themselves to be council members tonight are in fact council members. I should say board members, I apologize. Seeing no objection, I'll turn the meeting back to the mayor or the chair with a reminder that all votes must be taken by roll call.
Okay, and are there any announcements tonight?
There are no.
Public comment is open. Members of the audience are encouraged to address the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District on any non-agenda item. Members of the public who are participating via Zoom will have the opportunity to make comments to City Council live through the Zoom application. Comments from the public under public comment may also be submitted by email to cityclerk@sanramon.ca.gov. No board action can be taken at this meeting on issues raised during public comment, whether submitted by mail or Zoom. Okay, the public comment emails must be submitted to City Clerk prior to the commencement of the meeting. I do believe we had one on this, but anyway, the reading of the public comment emails into the record by City Clerk will be limited in duration to 3 minutes each. If you wish to speak under public comment on this item, please raise your hand feature on Zoom or dial *9 on telephone. I'm looking to see our attendees. We're up to 4. When it's your turn to talk and call upon a name, if provided, remarks are limited to 3 minutes per person and a clock will be running on the Zoom screen. Is there anyone wishing to speak under public comment on non-agenda items? Going once, twice, public comment is closed. The next item is approval of the minutes. And these are the minutes for April 27th. I'll call for a motion unless somebody has correction or addition.
I can move the meeting minutes for April 27th, 2021.
Okay, move Zafar, second Perkins. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Board Member Armstrong.
Yes.
Board Member Veros.
Yes.
Board Member Zafar.
Yes.
Vice Chair Perkins.
Yes.
And Chair Hudson.
Yes.
Thank you. 5-0.
5-0 for minutes, no consent calendar items, new business. This is a public hearing resolution, a Northwest, what the heck are we? The GHAD number 2021-2, we're all the way up to 2. And this is adopting a resolution confirming and levying assessments for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District 2021-22, adopting the, what the heck are with it? Oh, why am I having trouble with this Northwest San Ramon GHAD budget? I guess let's just do the letters next time. And Robin Bartlett is giving the staff report.
All right, good evening, GHAD board. So the item before you this evening is to hold a public hearing for the 2021-2022 annual assessment for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District and adopt a resolution confirming and levying the assessments for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District for fiscal year 2021-22 and adopting the 2021-2022 Northwest San Ramon GHAD budget. So at the last GHAD board meeting on April 27th, the GHAD board accepted the engineer's report and adopted a resolution of intention to order assessments for the Northwest San Ramon GHAD and set a public hearing for this evening. So in summary, for fiscal year 2022, the maintenance responsibilities of the Northwest San Ramon GAD are anticipated to continue to remain as the responsibility for the Faria project known as the Preserve developer. The funds from the assessment will therefore continue to be used to create a reserve. As mentioned, the responsibilities remain with the developer, and that is anticipated to continue until the reserve is at least $1 million. Because the GAD has no maintenance responsibilities at this time, no expenditures have been identified in the budget. However, staff may come forward with budget adjustments at mid-year if necessary. So the current reserve is approximately $600,000, and it is estimated that the GAD reserve will reach that $1 million level sometime this year. The intended assessment this year is $1,557.65 per residential assessment unit per year, and approximately 10.9 cents per square foot of non-residential building space. That represents an increase for inflation. Individual units will be assessed between 0.4 and 1 assessment unit, depending on their size. Prior to this meeting, staff sent 349 public hearing notices to residents within the GAD. Staff was contacted by one resident who requested additional information about the roles and responsibilities of the GAD and if the assessment was part of the property tax. The staff recommends that the Board of Directors conduct a public hearing and consider GAD Resolution number 2021-002, confirming and levying the assessment for fiscal year 2021-22 for the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District and adopting the Northwest San Ramon GAD budget. Are there any questions?
Okay, any clarifying questions? Perkins. Feroce jumps out there quick. Go ahead, Sridhar. You're muted.
Regarding the residents, this comes as far as I know, it is going to be part of the residents' property tax, right? So is that assessment going to be coming from 21-22, or is it going to be this 21-22 or 22-23? Which?
It will show up on the next upcoming assessment roll, which is finalized in August. So it will show up in the next upcoming property tax bills.
Thank you.
It comes out in October.
Thank you.
Okay, and Armstrong, Sabina, Scott, seeing none, we'll open the public hearing. If you wish to speak under public comment on this item, please use the raise your hand feature on Zoom or dial *9 on your telephone. When it's your turn to talk, we will call on you by name. If provided, remarks are limited to 3 minutes per person. I see there are 5 attendees. And a clock will be running on the Zoom. Speaker's microphone will be muted once the allotted time has expired. Okay, anyone wishing to speak to this from the attendees? Going once, going twice. Public comment is closed. No, it says here I need to close the public hearing by motion. Do I have a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll move.
I can second.
Motion Perkins, second Safar. And is there any discussion on the motion? I don't see anybody jumping out there. Roll call vote, please.
Board Member Armstrong,
Yes.
Board Member Veros,
Yes.
Board Member Zafar,
Yes.
Vice Chair Perkins,
Yes.
and Chair Hudson.
Yes,
Thank you, 5-0.
that's 5-0. We are now adjourned to the next meeting of the Northwest San Ramon.
We've just closed the public hearing, and now we need to have a discussion. And
I'm sorry. I'm looking at that time. Go ahead, Scott.
I'd like to move the resolution 2021-002 and adopt the budget for the Northwest San Ramon GAD for 2021/22.
I can second.
Oh, Sridhar got in there for that second quick. Motion Perkins, second Sridhar Veros. I have to ask Christina, is this the one that we got a written comment on?
No.
No.
Okay, just checking because I'm doing so well tonight. Roll call vote, please. There's no discussion.
Board Member Armstrong,
Yes.
Board Member Veros,
Yes.
Board Member Zafar,
Yes.
Vice Chair Perkins,
Yes.
and Chair Hudson.
Yes.
Thank you. The motion.
Now we are
passes
adjourned to the
5-0.
next meeting on the Northwest San Ramon Geologic Hazard Abatement District Board meeting, which will be scheduled by the board chair at a date and time to be determined. It's my understanding we now have to go into a separate board thingy, get out of this one, go into the next one.
Yeah,
Okay,
so the next meeting is scheduled at 6:45 and cannot start sooner than that. So we have a few minutes before. the
oh,
next
good.
meeting.
This is so different than what we do where we schedule them 5 minutes apart and it ends up being 5 hours. So we will see you at 6:45 for the Doherty Valley Geologic Hazard Abatement District meeting.